What's going on, world? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, it's your girl Emmy. Welcome to the Emmy experience, the Emmy extravaganza. Proceed. I will proceed. So today I will be going over the first sign of the zodiac. But yeah, so today I'm just gonna get right into it. Yes, Aries Venus. I'm gonna be talking about everything you need to know about an Aries Venus, what Aries Venus is like, what they are like, and how to keep your Aries Venus person happy. So because Aries is ruled by Mars, it is a very masculine energy for a feminine planet because Venus is a feminine planet, which means that someone with the Aries Venus, they're always going to want to take initiative, and they're always going to want to be the one to take the lead. They're also not afraid to go after what they want. They will respect you more if you're always upfront with them. They do everything pretty to the point. And if they're flirting with you, it'll be pretty clear that they're into you because they're very they're just very direct. It'll be very straightforward to you that they're into you. But at the same time, Aries Venuses, they can kind of be focused on one thing, or though their mind moves fast, or they kind of move quickly, they only really focus at one thing at a time as they're moving quickly. There could be someone on their mind that they're thinking about, which is why they're not flirting with you first. So, but it doesn't mean to not flirt with them first, because they are initiators and they like people who also initiate as well. So if you try to also flirt with them first, they'll probably be down. The Aries Venus, they some hoes. I don't say that, but they some hoes. If you just start a conversation with them and kind of talk about what they like, because Aries Venus, they love to talk about themselves. They love it. So just ask them questions about that. And that's the one thing though about an Aries Venus, they love to talk about them, but they will forget to talk about you or ask you questions, depending on their moon and their sign, all that other stuff. But Aries Venus strictly, they may forget. Don't be afraid to talk about you, because like I said, their mind can only really focus on one thing at a time. So if you start talking about you, take the initiative to talk about you, they'll have respect for that, because they are attracted to the kind of, I don't want to say machismo, because I feel like an Aries woman and an Aries man, they both kind of like masculine energy, in the sense where you're straightforward, you know what you want, you're straightforward with them, you're blunt with them, someone that has a go-getter kind of personality and isn't afraid to take the lead as well, because an Aries Venus, they don't like a pushover. They don't want someone they feel like they can boss around. They will get bored. Aries Venus, they're the first of the zodiac, so they're the most childlike. So they want someone that's gonna keep it fun and keep it fresh, because they want to just play like some kids. They just want to do fun shit. They have a very competitive nature because they are ruled by Mars. Yeah, play a sport with them, or do something that can mini golf, something that can bring out their competitive nature, those fun things. They love that shit. So if you can always keep it fun with them, they will be interested. If you start turning down, they're I want to go mini golfing, or I want to go swimming, or I don't know, paddle boat, some shit. They want to do something fun, and you start turning that stuff down, you will hurt their feelings, and they will get bored. It's not that you're really gonna hurt their feelings, but it's more of okay, that's strike one. You're a boring bitch, and I don't got time for that. I don't got time for that, said the Aries Venus. They're looking for that oomph, okay? They're looking for, when someone walks in the room and their energy is I'm here, whether it's in a very dominant way, or if it's very feminine, oh my god, like a pretty bitch just walks in, but you can feel the energy, they like that. They like the oomph. They love an oomph, okay? They're probably creative people, or people who are athletes, not always athletic, but they like to do activities. So if you like to I don't know, play basketball with them or something, they'll probably enjoy that. Aries Venus will also they're not the type to play mind games. They do get bored quickly, so you may lose them if you try to play too many games. But at the same time, they are very competitive, so it really depends on the rest of their chart. They could find the games amusing and like want to win you, because they do see everything as kind of a challenge or like so they might enjoy that. Another thing, if you're looking for a long-term relationship, an Aries Venus may not be the person for you. It really depends on the rest of their chart, but they're more of a, they're very passionate. They're very passionate lovers. It's like a really bright flame, and it's like woof, but then the flame burns out pretty quickly, you know? More of a like infatuation based and like kind of lusty when it comes to like people, because they are attracted to people that look good, like physically look good. Like they can be a little bit naive in love. Just they can kind of think like, oh my god, we're gonna be together forever, and then like very like childish way to look at love, right? And then it's gonna be like 2 weeks later they meet somebody else and they're like, oh my god, we're gonna be together forever, you know? And then it just keeps going and going and going, you know? That is something to be mindful. If you're looking for something stable and consistent, this may not be the person for you, but it does depend on the rest of their chart. Aries Venus, they're really fun. They're very flirtatious, so they may flirt with other people. They love to show off their charm. They're very charismatic people. They know how to walk into a room, people notice them. They may be able to woo you because they're very witty and like they're funny and they're energetic. So they know how to take up space. They're kind of like very nonchalant, or like you may feel like you don't know everything about an Aries Venus. They like to do spontaneous things. So they want someone that will be fun with them. Like that's something that's really important, because they're like a little kid. They need to be amused all the time. So something that an Aries Venus is also afraid of is remaining in the same place for too long. It doesn't necessarily need to be like where they live, but like they just always you need to keep it fresh, you need to keep it fun, you need to keep it adventurous, keep it exciting for an Aries Venus if you want them to stick around. Once things become too consistent or too, but I'm not saying like you being for them, I'm just saying like the things that y'all do together, or if you just stop doing things together as a whole, they will get bored and they will lose interest, because they need that constant excitement and stimulation to really be in it, you know? I feel like at Aries Venus, they really need to learn the difference between love and infatuation, because that's not the same thing. And I think they kind of take infatuation as love, because they don't really know how to go as in depth, because they're always like running to the next thing, and they're always kind of keeping things at a superficial level. They're more of like, I want to just like do fun things with you, and tell me that I'm hot, and I will tell you that you're hot as well. That's really it. They are go-getters. They will handle situations. Aries Venus, if you want something serious with your Aries Venus, don't make them feel forced or like that they're trapped in this relationship. Like if you're trying to have a real conversation, or like you want to confront them about something, or even if you want to take the relationship to the next level, I would probably recommend just trying to do it in a way that's light still. And I think you'll get the best approach from them or response from them if you can keep it kind of light, because they are Mars ruled, so they will handle what needs to be handled. You just have to approach them in a way that they will respond. Definitely, you know, the type of people that want to fight with you just to fight with you, to have makeup sex, they will do that. They will literally start a fight with you just because they need something fun. You know, like they just want, like, it's just fun to them. And then the makeup sex afterwards. So if you find that annoying, or if you find that fun, that's your person. They're very independent. They're okay with doing things separate. They don't need to do everything together or like everything with you. So they're very, como se dice, you do your thing, you know, some days, and I do my thing some days. They value their independence. For being overly clingy, you don't really have to worry about that with the Aries Venus. Some Venus placements that they could do really well with. It also does depend on the rest of their chart, but an Aries would do really well with like an Aquarius or a Gemini, Leo, Sagittarius, even a Libra. A Libra will help balance them out. Some signs that they wouldn't normally do well with, but depends on the rest of their chart, would be like a Cancer or a Capricorn or a Taurus, just because they really value stability and consistency, which is not something that they prioritize whatsoever. If you feel like you don't have matching Venus signs, take a look at your sun or maybe your moon or their moons, you know, and compare that and the rest of their chart. Don't take the Venus too personally, because it'll work. A downfall of an Aries Venus is they are really focused on themselves. They really focus on their own goals, their own needs. So if you're looking for a nurturing lover, this may not be the person for you. But it doesn't mean that they can't do it. They can be very self-centered and they lose focus kind of quickly. At the end of the day, they will put their needs over anybody else's. They're very flirty and they like to be flirted with, but they don't really like you to be flirted with. So they do become jealous. And if you think someone being jealous is cute, then they will do it how they think. When you are jealous, they also think it's cute, you know? So are protective over the people they love. So that's why they do get jealous, you know? One thing you never want to do to an Aries Venus is tell them no. You never want to tell them no about something that they like to do. You can tell them no about other things, but like if they're inviting you to do something and you say no, like that's like strike one, you know? I might have to move out of this situation if you ain't trying to be fun like me no more. What am I supposed to do? So keep that in mind. They're not the type of person to stay sad or to stay angry. And even though they don't have a lot of patience, Aries Venus, they're not the type to stay mad or sad for too long. They move kind of quickly with their emotions. They like to keep it fresh and they like to just stay happy. They're very happy-go-lucky. It's a very childlike energy, a little competitive, you know? I think that's also a really good quality for a person to have that you're dating. If that's something that matters to you. I think it matters to me personally, but hey. It's important to remember that an Aries Venus will most likely try to take the lead. They don't like a pushover, so if you can find balance with the Aries Venus and take the lead and like equally, that'll be very attractive to them. I think the number one thing to really keep in mind when dealing with or dating an Aries Venus is to be honest, be confident, never be unconfident around an Aries Venus. They take, like, what's the opposite of unconfident? I guess insecurity, I guess is the word. They find that kind of unattractive just because they're always going to present themselves in a very confident way. So they want their partner to also be able to do that because it is that Mars energy and like warrior energy. So they want someone that can keep up with that and then always be down for a good time. They're looking to have fun. They're very playful. They know how to have fun and enjoy every moment in life. And they also have a very magnetic and charming personality. So if you're looking for someone that will just get you into some shit, as an Aries Venus. But yeah, I hope my interpretation was helpful. Comment down below what I said that resonated with you, and also let me know down below some things that I forgot to mention about an Aries Venus. And also let me know down below if you have an Aries Venus or know anyone that has an Aries Venus, what kind of traits that you've noticed they tend to have. And yeah, smooches, thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned and watch the next Venus sign because why not? Peace, love, and blessings. Don't forget to like this video, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel because it validates me and lets me know that you like me. So please let me know that you like me.